In 2005, the NHL's loss was Hockey Canada's gain. No team benefited more from the lockout, with top 19-year-olds adding to an already stacked roster of future stars. Bergeron, Carter, Crosby, Getzlaf, Perry, Richards, Phaneuf, and Weber among them. 9 members from that team have already hoisted the Stanley Cup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Stanley Cup!
The group at Grand Forks knew it was good, but early on in the tournament, you could tell Canada was a cut above.
The Canadian juniors have already traveled thousands of miles to arrive here in Grand Forks, North Dakota, but in reality, the true journey is only just about to begin.
Canada with a 7-3 win. Next up, Sweden. Another dominating performance at Canada 8. Sweden 1. Canada records a 9-0 victory over Germany.
The fans are set. We're ready for the action. Canada versus Finland.
For the 3rd consecutive year, Canada will go 4-0, 8-1 the final score. Statement delivered.
For my money, this is the best team that Canada's ever put in the World Junior Championship.
A powerhouse personified, ripping through the group stage, outscoring opponents 32-5. And they were just getting started.
Canada in red, the Czechs in white.
Obviously, it's a little bit of a mismatch.
In front for Bergeron. Waits, Bergeron back and scores!
Canada is on its way to the gold medal game for the 4th consecutive year. Who will they be facing? Team USA or Team Russia?
In front for Ovechkin, a shot, scores! Tostitos.
We got one more big step to climb. They're going to play the way they play, and we got to play the way we play.
Leeson, look out! It's a double Dion! Here comes Crosby, and Crosby drives, Cousins on the same rebound. Perry for Bergeron, scores!
Canada too big, too strong, too fast,
And way too skilled. The celebration begins. Canada is on top of the hockey world.
It was the best Team Canada that I've ever seen on paper. Now it's the best Team Canada ever on ice.
The final goal tally, 41-4, only 7 against. Their record, 6 wins in 6 games. Bergeron was named tournament MVP. And sure, Crosby was unstoppable, but he couldn't even crack the top 3 scorers on the team. That's how good they were.
They went through this entire tournament like a hot knife through butter.
Centering it, that pass out of the reach of Steve Downey. Here's Cogliano. Down for Downey. Como loose in front. Downey walks out in front. Downey fires, scores!
Live legs matter. Shoot in by Como. Cogliano's coming off the bench, so he's got the live legs. He can keep the play alive, gets it down to Downey. Now Downey walks on Malkin. That's Malkin's man. Downey. Malkin doesn't rotate. Downey scores. Watch 17 red. That's his man. No, I'm not playing defense. I'm just a superstar offensive player. Too bad. Steve Downey takes advantage.
Shows the flag. Canada leads 1-0. Mark Stahl of the Sudbury Wolves comes walking in. Stahl centers, tip right on, score! Blake Como!
You want to be a poacher in hockey, you'll be exposed with turnovers in the neutral zone. Evgeny Malkin's on the wrong side of Mark Stahl. Mark Stahl takes advantage of it. Rush is looking for the home run ball. Look at Stahl step up. Malkin's in behind him. Now Stahl can say, oh, odd-man rush? Absolutely. There's a home run pitch. Stahl makes the right read, steps up, plays a little give and go with Blake Como. Once, twice, bam.
2 goals in 1 minute and 43 seconds. And Vancouver is boiling over. First penalty of this second period after a power play built first. Barker banks it off the side of the goal. Kulemin with it, centers it, bogey down, and Malkin goes looking for it. Evgeny Malkin hopped almost over the net. Taves picks it up for Michael Blunden. Blunden works it in deep.
That's interference. That should be a penalty right there.
Kolia picks it up, centers it. It gets away from Blunden. Barker tees it up, loose in front. Blunden scores!
Michael Blunden gets the puck in deep. Emlyn goes for the lake shot. That's a cheap shot. Nonetheless, the play continues. Taves wins a race. Keep the puck alive. Traffic in front. Hudobin bad rebound control. Blunden stuffs it home.
Michael Blunden with his first goal of this World Junior Hockey Championship. He came into the camp with 27 goals for Erie, 3 off the OHL lead. But none of those 27 as big as the one he just scored. A power play goal for Canada. Lemchikov across the line. Canada wins the draw. First penalty has expired. Barker walks in, fires. Hudobin makes the stop. Loose in front. They battle away for it. Blunden score!
To be honest with you, partner, I never saw this coming. I thought Canada would win this game, but I never thought I'd see this offensive explosion by Team Canada, and they're loving it here. Traffic to the net, jamming. Michael Blunden, again, a big tree who can outmuscle people. He outmuscles the Emmen right there and sticks the rebound to the back of the net. Barker with a slick release, big rebound. Hudobin does everything he can to corral it, but you beat Hudobin upstairs because he does such a good job taking away the lower part of the net.
Blunden with his second. It's on the power play, and Canada with a 4-goal lead. From the first day of the summer camp in Whistler, he was preparing these guys for this very situation. Cogliano went across the line. Andrew Cogliano streaking in a backhand shot. Now fire, Chipchura scores! Shot one up for the captain.
Brent Sutter's been waiting all tournament long for Andrew Cogliano's speed to get engaged. He was engaged against the Finns in the semifinal, and here's another example of his great speed. Driving wide with speed about Yuri Chov. Quick shot on goal, doesn't get there. Chipchura. The crowd says it all.
Chipchura from Vimy, Alberta. His general manager in Prince Albert says the tougher the game, the better he is. And he's been great in this tough game today. And here we go. Make it back-to-back gold medals. Canada brings it home in Vancouver.
He's a junior, star of his hometown team. Got the grades, got the girl, got it all, so it seems. Those big game lights in his eyes, never felt so alive, so wild, so free. Now the fall is come and gone, he's got his country colors on. He's sitting there in the drive with his dad, and he says, when the stars line up and you finally strike gold, and the pressure's way too much, but the diamond starts to show. When your prayers get answered, God's plan unfolds. Now don't you forget to make mistakes, lose your way, get some dirt on your boots. Call your mom, write your friends, ones that were there for God's plan unfolds. Now don't you forget to make mistakes, lose your way, get some dirt on your roots. Call your mom, all your friends, ones that were there for you. Remember all them people when your dreams come true. Now don't you forget your roots. Now don't you forget your roots. Now don't you forget your roots.
It's collective breath. Say what you want about it. It is compelling drama. And Canada's been in more than a few of these in international hockey over the years. Steve Downey from Queensville, Ontario, the first shooter for Canada. And away we go in the shootout. Steve Downey on Frazee. Downey. Poke check by Frazee. And the Canadians are arguing that Frazee threw his stick.
Yeah, they are.
But Downey is turned away. The Canadian bench is livid.
Let's see. Downey comes in, makes a move. Hard to tell from there.
First shooter for the U.S. is Patrick Kane, the 18-year-old.
He didn't throw a stick.
Kane for the U.S. Chance to give the Americans the lead. Kane in on Price. Kane stopped by Carey Price.
And this is a part of Carey Price's game that's improved so much. Staying with shooters and then stretching out and making himself look big. And not only does he make the save, he puts a little tug on Kane's foot.
The shooter for Canada is Brian Little. Doesn't have a goal in the tournament, but he was third in OHL scoring when he left for the Canadian camp. And Little comes steaming in. Shoots, scores! And Little leaps into the Canadian bench.
And Mueller will shoot. Comes screaming in with some speed and just snaps it low glove side. Ooh, Darren Helm happy with that one.
In comes Mueller for the United States. Mueller with a chance to tie it. Mueller in, scores! 1-1 going into the third round.
Jonathan Toews will shoot for Team Canada. He scored on a penalty shot against the Americans in the last game. Mueller comes in, just goes high glove on Carey Price.
Now Toews with a chance to put Canada ahead again. And in comes Toews. Toews shoots, scores! And now Canada can win it.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, be proud of Jonathan Toews. Chicago Blackhawk fans get real excited about Jonathan Toews. Two situations against the Americans like that, twice he scored in big moments.
Jack Johnson will shoot for the United States, trying to keep his team alive. In comes Johnson on Carey Price. Johnson scores! And the shootout continues. Now round 4.
His future is so bright. Los Angeles Kings. Be cheering him on for a long time. He's got the offensive upside, he's got the grit, and he's got talent.
Now Little, and you can use anyone you want after the first 3. Little scored 2 shots ago to give Canada the lead. Coming in again on Jeff Frazee. In comes Little. Poke check by Frazee. And now the Americans can win it.
See, Frazee remembered Little shooting, and Frazee was deep in the net. Watch how far outcourt Frazee comes out to challenge on Little. He comes out so Little knows he's going to have to make a move, and there's the active stick. That's good goaltending. Very good goaltending by Frazee.
And now Kane can win it for the United States. Patrick Kane in on Price. Kane shoots, stopped by Price, and the puck is just on the line. Oh, Carey Price just kept it out.
Kane tries to beat him 5-hole.
And the Americans want it to go to video review.
No, it's no good.
Taves will shoot again for Canada. Taves to give Canada the lead. Here comes Taves. Shoots, scores!
That is a major league kabam. What a goal by Jonathan Taves. There's no room for error. He does this against Zach Kopp. There's no room for error on that shot. That's off the niche and in.
Now Price will face Mueller. Canada's second chance to win it in the shootout. And in comes Mueller. On Carey Price. Mueller. Big scores! And Mueller once again staves off elimination for the U.S.
Mike Barnett and Wayne Gretzky are watching this in Phoenix, and they're saying, can we get this guy in the lineup? What a shot that is.
Cogliano will shoot next for Canada. It's round 6. Cogliano. Do you know what crazy score? And Cogliano does the leap.
Just getting like Lambeau Field. This guy's scoring, hop right into the bench. And that's the second time Team Canada's beaten Frazee that low glove side. You saw Little do it, and then Cogliano.
Jack Johnson saved the Americans in round 3. In he comes again. Jack Johnson on Price, scores! On to round 7 we go.
Wow. It's a release. It's just a release point. You just see the guys that are NHL ready, and there's a guy that's NHL ready.
Taves is 2 for 2 in the shootout. In he comes again. It's the move, scores! This guy is unbelievable.
Yes, he is.
Times on 7 attempts, but the shootout continues. And the Americans are going back to Mueller. He's 2 for 2.
He's going to get arm weary.
3 times the Americans have faced elimination. 3 times they've scored.
3 times Taves has used a different move.
In comes Mueller on Price. Peter Mueller in. Stopped by Price. Canada's going to the gold medal game at the World Junior Hockey Championship. Claude Giroux through the middle for Kyle Turris. Turris comes jumping in. Works around Victor Hedman. Centering pass. Giroux shoots. Enroth to save. Rebound. Enroth gets the gun. He scores! Marchand bats it in. Canada leads 1-0.
The statement in this part is the way Canada comes out of their own zone. It's a great job by Giroux giving the puck to Turris. Puck support by Turris, one-on-one, making Victor Hedman, the star defenseman of Sweden, look bad, putting it out front. Giroux snapping it on goal, and then off of Jonas Enroth after Marchand bats it out of the air. But it's about Turris going around Victor Hedman, and then Enroth putting it in his own goal. Gord, that is a spectacular statement play by Kyle Turris early on in this game to help give Canada a 1-0 lead. Stefan Legion, you see him grimacing. He got hurt in his first shift of the game.
Turris taken down, centering pass. Marchand whistles that high and wide. That might have hit Turris behind the goal. Now Marchand back with it. They score! Giroux! 2-0 Canada!
Kyle Turris is lucky that Brad Marchand didn't take his head off with the initial shot. But then Kyle Turris doesn't bail out of the play. It's great work on a forecheck by Giroux and Turris. Strong on it, not quitting. And there's a shot that almost takes Turris' head off, but he doesn't bail out. He's strong out. Then Marchand to Giroux. Bam! 2-0 Canada.
Brad Marchand has sprung to life for Canada. A goal and an assist. He's got 6 points in 6 games, and Canada has a 2-0 lead. Including 2 by Sweden in this game, in which the Swedes have come up empty. Johan Olsson plays it in front. They score! Jonathan Carlson, and the Swedes are right back in it.
Face hasn't been a problem for Canada, especially in this game. Riley Holzapfel loses a draw. Berglund gets it back to the point, and then they start working and trying to create 2-on-1. Johan Olsson does a good job protecting the puck, throws it out, nifty feed. Not much Steve Mason can do in that one. And it's just a bullet shot by Jonathan Carlson, who's a defenseman who came off the line, posts up in the slot, and he finishes the play off.
The first goal by the Swedes in the round-robin game was scored at 5:14. This one is scored at 5:13.
So Hartsburg will not call a timeout to allow the Swedes to rest their guys. I think that's a good non-call by Hartsburg.
Berglund wins the draw back for Christopher Berglund. Plays it down there. Fegren shoots. Saved by Mason. Rebound. Loses it for the score. Thomas Larsson. 38 seconds left, and this game is tied.
Can't keep losing face-offs, and Canada's been really guilty of a lot of that here in this game. They sat back in the third period. This game's far from over. It's tied. But you see, you lose the draw. Berglund does a good job. Sutter goes down to block the shot. Now you got all 3 forwards on the same side of the ice, and they're scrambling. So the Swedes, because they pulled the goaltender out, man you at the point of attack. They're all 3 forwards on one side of the ice. You've exposed your 2 defensemen, Doughty and Alsner. And because of the rebound opportunity, the Swedes can score. Thomas Larsson from Skellefteå just finishing the play off.
Anderson loses the puck. Here's Sean Mathias with it. Mathias loose behind the goal. Takes a whack at it. Loose. They score! Matt Halishuk with a golden goal for Canada. World Junior Hockey Champions for the 4th year in a row. Giroux through the middle for Kyle Turris. Turris comes jumping in. Works around Victor Hedman, centering pass. Giroux shoots. Enroth to save. Rebound. Enroth gets the goal. He scores! Marchand bats it in. Canada leads 1-0.
The statement in this part is the way Canada comes out of their own zone. It's a great job by Giroux giving the puck to Turris. Puck support by Turris, one-on-one, making Victor Hedman, the star defenseman of Sweden, look bad, putting it out front. Giroux snapping it on goal, and then off of Jonas Enroth after Marchand bats it out of the air. But it's about Turris going around Victor Hedman, and then Enroth putting it in his own goal. Gord, that is a spectacular statement play by Kyle Turris early on in this game to help give Canada a 1-0 lead. Stefan Legion, you see him grimacing. He got hurt in his first shift of the game.
Turris taken down, centering pass. Marchand whistles that high and wide. That might have hit Turris behind the goal. Now Marchand back with it. They score! Giroux! 2-0 Canada!
Kyle Turris is lucky that Brad Marchand didn't take his head off with the initial shot. But then Kyle Turris doesn't bail out of the play. It's great work on a forecheck by Giroux and Turris. Strong on it, not quitting, and there's a shot that almost takes Turris' head off, but he doesn't bail out. He's strong out, then Marchand to Giroux. Bam! 2-0 Canada.
Brad Marchand has sprung to life for Canada. A goal and an assist. He's got 6 points in 6 games, and Canada has a 2-0 lead. Including 2 by Sweden in this game, in which the Swedes have come up empty. Johan Olsson plays it in front. They score! Jonathan Carlson, and the Swedes are right back in it.
Faceout has been a problem for Canada, especially in this game. Riley Holzapfel loses a draw. Berglund gets it back to the point, and then they start working and trying to create 2-on-1. Johan Olsson does a good job protecting the puck, throws it out, nifty feed. Not much Steve Mason can do in that one, and it's just a bullet shot by Jonathan Carlson, who's a defenseman who came off the line, posts up in the slot, and he finishes the play off.
The first goal by the Swedes in the round-robin game was scored at 5:14. This one is scored at 5:13.
So Hartsburg will not call a timeout to allow the Swedes to rest their guys. I think that's a good non-call by Hartsburg.
Berglund wins the draw back for Christopher Berglund. Plays it down there. Fegren shoots. Saved by Mason. Rebound. Loose it for the score. Thomas Larsson. 38 seconds left, and this game is tied.
Can't keep losing face-offs, and Canada's been really guilty of a lot of that here in this game. They sat back in the third period. This game's far from over. It's tied. But you see you lose the draw. Berglund does a good job. Sutter goes down to block the shot. Now you got all 3 forwards on the same side of the ice, and they're scrambling. So the Swedes, because they pulled the goaltender out, man you at the point of attack. They're all 3 forwards on one side of the ice. You've exposed your 2 defensemen, Doughty and Alsner. And because of the rebound opportunity, the Swedes can score. Thomas Larsson from Skellefteå just finishing the play off.
Anderson loses the puck. Here's Sean Mathias with it. Mathias loose behind the goal. Takes a whack and loose. They score! Matt Halishuk with a golden goal for Canada. World Junior Hockey Champions for the 4th year in a row. Johnson at the line, PK Subban. Locks in, plays it down to Hodgson. Rust is back on the ice, 5-on-4 for a minute 49 seconds. Subban drops it back for Ellis. Plays it there for Hodgson, shoots the column save, loose puck in front, Tavares scores!
way to go in this game, and Canada hasn't looked right for most of it, but they look right on the power play here because of the calming influence of Ryan Ellis. He makes the right decisions with the puck. There's one quick shot on goal, rebound. John Tavares, a left-hand shot on the right-hand side of the ice. Isn't going to miss from there, Gord. That's his office. Gretzky's office was behind the net. Tavares' office is just to the side of the net. And man, oh man, is he lethal when he gets the puck there. 3-1, Canada's down, but now they've got...
Canada's first goal, and De La Rivera just missed Van Riemsdyk.
De La Rivera is a heat-seeking missile right now.
Now here's a turnover. In comes Tavares. Walks in, Reed scores! Tavares again! Canada's back in it! Canada off the draw, loses the puck to Blum and fired that right through the crease. It comes out to Esposito, looking ahead for Tavares. He's got an empty net. John Tavares scored! Hat trick, John Tavares.
The John Tavares show lives on, Canada. Enjoy it because it will continue to grow on you. This young man is exceptional. He's learned so much. There were the questions, there were the trials, there were the tribulations. Here's an example of his greatness. Strength, desire, will to finish it off, holding the American player off, sticking it to the back of the net. 6-4 Canada leads.
And that goal ties John Tavares for the all-time Canadian goal-scoring lead. It's his 12th in his World Junior career. He's even with Eric Lindros and Jeff Carter. And John Tavares has got a long way to go. Whips it back. Ellis drops it down for Hodgson. He shoots, and the save is made by Zalobniak. 20 seconds to go in the third. Hodgson. Filatov picks it up. Filatov with time to the line. Ellis knocks it down. They battle on the wall for it. Ellis in there as well. Boychuk looking for it. Tavares pulls it out. Tavares backhand towards the goal. Loose puck. Everybody scores! Tie game! Can you believe it?
I can, because of the fact that Kulikin iced the puck. And look at the Russian body language now. They're crushed. Tavares had to step up and make a magical play. The crowd loves it. Tavares' magical play.
This is Ryan Ellis on the back end, along with P.K. Subban, who's down in the slot. In comes Cody Hodgson, down to Jordan Eberle. Jam play, Markstrom down. They whack away, and Markstrom still down. They score! P.K. Subban!
Win face-offs on a power play, and you get a chance to set up. Watch 5 in red, P.K. Subban. He's a defenseman, but he posts up in the slot. That makes it a tough matchup for the Swedes. And you see Jukka Markstrom's down, and P.K. Subban backs away at it. Hard to say if it's Subban that scores or Cody Hodgson, but they're all there. And it looks like Cody Hodgson. No, it's P.K. Subban with the quick stick off the right pad of Markstrom to make it 1-0 Canada on the power play.
Angelo Esposito for DiDomenico. Tavares trying to get loose in front. DiDomenico jousting there with Moeller. DiDomenico still with it. Now Esposito trying to center it. Rundblad lost his stick. Esposito scores! Angelo Esposito!
The board work of Canada coming through again, and it forces David Rundblad to break his stick. It's Chris DiDomenico on a one-on-one with Oscar Moeller, and then the rotation starts. You're going to watch number 7 in gold come over on 7 in red. His stick breaks. Angelo Esposito knows he has an avenue. High over the glove. 2-0 Canada. Esposito's best game of the tournament taking place tonight because of little plays like this. Rundblad says, give me a stick. Too late. 2-0 Canada.
Ellis. Again, having a look, being shadowed by Gustafsson. And this is Hodgson. Hodgson shoots, goal!
The patience and the persistence of Ryan Ellis. Smart. Don't panic with the puck. Break everything down. Bring it to the level that you're comfortable with. As he walks the line, opens up a little seam. Cody Hodgson, short side on Markstrom because he's thinking about Jordan Eberle. You see how Markstrom's cheating to where Ellis moved. So Hodgson, snap, off the pole and in. 3-0 Canada.
Now Cormier gains center ice. Eberle shoots, scores! Jordan Eberle!
Good hockey players that have come out of the province of Saskatchewan, and Jordan Eberle is one of them. What a magical run he's had throughout this tournament. He cashes it to the back of the net. Canada leads 4-1. That was all board play. Myers good on the defense, strong on the wall by Cormier. Great support by Eberle in the neutral zone. Boom to the back of the net. Canada leads 4-1.
And this is Eberle. Jordan Eberle brings it out. Here comes Hodgson with Cormier. Empty net. Hodgson scores!
Picture is worth 1,000 words. Board play by Eberle, support by Hodgson, snapping it into an empty net, and the celebration afterwards.
And the Roman numeral 5. And in Canada's capital, they'll count down to 5. For a 5th straight year. Here's James Cybulski with John Tavares.
Well, your second gold medal. How does this feel right now?
Nothing like this. There's nothing like it at all. Listen to these fans. That's 5, Canada, 5. Here we go. This is what we're talking about. Before the game, we got ready to go. I want to bring it home for you guys.
You guys talked about dealing with the pressure, wanting to play your best game in this gold medal. And PK here with you. Why were you guys able to respond with your best game yet?
Well, just look at the support we got here playing in Canada. They want nothing but the best, but they got the support behind us. And 5 in a row. Can't say enough about all the guys. Ticker, Abs, Hodgie, all 22 guys. Myers, Ollie were great tonight. coaching staff, Guy Boucher on the power play, Willie Desjardins on the penalty kill. Nothing better than this.
Is this even sweeter than last year, being a part of this here on home ice?
So hard to compare by being at home. There's nothing like it.
Thanks very much, John. Congratulations.
Where were you at 5 a.m. waking up to catch a dream? In the dark and the cold, cranking up the car heat. Where were you when those warm winds blew out across that prairie sky? Stick on a pond and blades digging in the eyes. Oh, I was there.
What a game. Canada and the U.S. have given us two unforgettable games in their last two meetings of the World Jrs. Travis Hamonic won't help Canada towards the sixth straight title. He's on the bench in his gear with a separated shoulder. These two nations ready to write another chapter with a gold medal on the line. Canada has opened scoring in all 5 of their gold medal wins in the first period. Gets Saskatoon going as he slips the backhander through Mike Reed's 5-hole. We are just 3 minutes in already. It's 1-0 for the Canadians. 6 minutes to go in the period. Taylor Hall stripped to the puck. Here comes Chris Prater down the wing, and it is a perfect shot. He beats Jake Allen glove side. The Americans answer back and tie the game up at 1. Then, just 36 seconds later, Allen works away. He's got Schrader and Zucker with him. It is back-to-back goals, high glove side, just like New Year's Eve. The Americans answer and take a 2-1 lead. But that last game, Canadians responded. 90 seconds later, Greg Nemeth will get to slot with a slide at home. He takes lead. His first point in the World Jrs. Couldn't come at a bigger time. We are all tied at 2. Now under 2 to go. John Carlson drops one for Kyle Collier, and he rips off Allen's mask. The Americans with a game plan of going high on Allen, and late in the period, Alex Pietrangelo drove Jeremy Morin along the board. He did 2 minutes, Czech from behind. More importantly, though, he gets a 10-minute misconduct count. Canada's blue line already depleted without Hamonic. We go to the second period. U.S. starting that period on the power play. They've worked the man advantage to perfection. Carlson will just crank it from the point. Beats a screen, Allen. The U.S. retakes the lead in front of Hamonic in a smart Canadian bench. It is 3-2. 2 minutes later. Catch a break. Taylor Hall puts it on net. It's stopped by Lee, but bounces over his head and in. It is a seesaw battle of Saskatoon. Lee allows 3 goals on 7 shots in 91. The Americans pull him. Hail Mary for West Hamilton in the period. Ryan Ellis lines up Ryan Thorpe for ball for them along the floor. The first period filled with all kinds of excitement. On to the final 20 of the gold medal game. Still a minute in the third. Brandon Koza streaking in. Pumps it off the crossbar. Then close to a 4-3 lead. 30 seconds later, Canadians on a power play. Massive cut, soft and tight. George Everman can't be a sprawling Campbell. The 17-year-old was great. He was standing on his head. Minutes later, the Canadians get caught pinching. U.S. They break out 2-on-1. Great speed. Derek Steffen, Jerry Domingo. The Americans take a 4-3 lead. With just 2 minutes left, Canada's gold medal hopes dealt a big time blow.
Allen misplays it. Steffen takes advantage, and the U.S. leads by 2.
Allen's day is done. In comes Martin Jones. If there's one bright spot, Canada did come back against the Americans on New Year's Eve. They'll need a miracle if they want to win their 6th gold medal. Now, 6 minutes left to go in this hockey game. Campbell's going to play the puck right to Hull. He centers for Kadri, blocked by John Ramage. 4.5 to go. Braden Shen, key stop. Gabriel Bork pumps into a pad in front. Then Kyle Palmieri forces a turnover. He's stopped by Jones. Palmieri bowls him over. The Canadians are going to the power play.
That's blocked by Schrader. Pietrangelo gets it back. Plays it across.
Everly does it again. The Canadians are back in it. We got a game down by a goal, then under 2 minutes to play.
Kadri spins and shoots. Goes off the leg and line. Back to Hall. Taylor Hall to Kadri. Back in front. Ellis held on. Taylor saved. Ellis
What an absolutely ridiculous turn of events. Eberle single-handedly brings Canada back in this hockey game. Credit Union Center's going insane. Eberle keeps the dream alive, and we are going to a sudden death overtime. 20 minutes, 4-on-4 hockey to decide the goal.
And he goes for Schrader. Jordan Schrader on Colton Tudor. In comes Schrader. Loose in front. Stopped by Jones. And now Kadri back the other way. It's a breathless pace here in overtime. Kadri with Bork. Pietrangelo shoots. Kill the center of the puck. Scores down the front. 3-on-1. In comes Carlson. With Steppen and Ramage. Carlson in shoots. Scores! John Carlson scores in overtime. And the United States has won the World Junior Hockey Championship.
What an absolutely great hockey game. Canada has dealt a heartbreaking loss. The Americans win it 6-5 in overtime, ending Canada's dream of an unprecedented 6 straight gold medals. As for the Americans, they grabbed the gold in Saskatoon tonight, as I mentioned. Really was a great, great game. Canada lost 5 goals in the gold medal game for the first time since 2002 when they lost to Russia 5-4. The U.S. win the gold medal for the first time since 2004 when they